Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. We're still using this Mega Blastoise Trick Room team. We'll keep on using it until we get 2 losses in a row. And that's just basically one episode. I am working on 4 different teams. 2 of them are basically ready for use, and I've featured them on this channel before, but as a part of the Mono Challenge series. And those are going to be my Electric Monotype and my Dark Monotype, and I'll be using those because the Electric Monotype is honestly a really solid team, even though it is only an Electric Monotype. So I'm going to be featuring that on this channel. I have to do a little bit more testing with the Dark team, just to make sure that it is really like super competitively viable. Believe me when I say this, the Electric Mono team is ridiculously good. And then I'm working on 2 other teams. Neither of them are Trick Room. One is an Advanced Weather team, which I've mentioned many times before on this channel, that I've been wanting to do, and I couldn't figure out the best direction to go in with this. And I went to the Nintendo store in the city the other day, and I bought these 2, right? Alright, you see them? Gumi and Helioptile. I was like, oh, those guys are so cool, and it got me thinking. They'd make a really good rain team. And I don't want to spoil everything for you, but I came up with a pretty sweet rain team, and I'm going to be bringing that to the channel. I've been testing it pretty extensively for the past couple of days, and it works really well. I mean, there's some kinks here and there that I need to figure out, but yeah, so that's the other team. And the other team that I'm going to be bringing is just basically a standard VGC 2014 team. It's a little different because it does run Mega Gyarados, which you don't really see very often, but for the most part it is pretty standard. It runs Venusaur on a non-Sun team, which is really odd. You generally see regular Venusaur on a non-Sun team, on Sun teams rather, but it worked really well with the team. And then the other thing is just like Rotom-Wash, Mienshao, Hydreigon, and Aegislash, which are all really common, really overused, and that's specific for I've seen on many teams. So our punny friend over here is going to be bringing Politoed, Heliolisk, Ferrothorn, Snorlax, Hawlucha, and Talonflame. So it seems to be like a pseudo-rain team. You know, you've got the Politoed with the Heliolisk, and of course the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn really appreciates the rain, rather, and Snorlax with thick fat is such a good Pokemon in the rain, because it can take those fire blasts, it can take those ice beams. I mean, not that you really need to take those in a rain team. I keep saying sun instead of rain. Not that you need those in a rain team, but it's still pretty solid. And then, you know, you got the Talonflame. Looking at his team, you know, outside of the Politoed and well, actually no, outside of the Politoed specifically, Blastoise hits everything. So Blastoise is going to be a number 1 option. Our number 2 option is going to be Amoonguss, because Amoonguss is going to be able to take the Politoed pretty easily. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to bring Marowak. I need something to switch into that Talonflame. That's the only issue. And Marowak is really going to be very imperative for that Heliolisk. I'm going to bring my own Talonflame. If we can get rid of the Sun, the Overheat's going to be really useful for that Ferrothorn. But with Blastoise, I'm not really too concerned. I mean, Blastoise does hit me super effectively, but with I mean, Ferrothorn does hit my Blastoise super effectively, but with my Amoonguss, if I can keep that alive, I can just Rage Powder and take that away. That's why I kind of like this team. I don't like Aromatisse on this team. Aromatisse, honestly, is the perfect Pokemon for setup and helping your partner setup. On this team, there's not much setup. It's just really just go and go, and everything that I need to help set up with or take away from something, Amoonguss does a better job of doing that. I've never really used Aromatisse on this team, but the other 5 really do get a lot of use. So I think once this team is done in this series for the time being, I'm going to throw it into Showdown, come up with different Pokemon. I do have 2 Trick Room setters right now, Kecleon and Aromatisse, so I'm going to get a different Trick Room setter, but I'm not entirely sure who yet. But enough of that. I'm going to Mega Evolve, I'm going to Aura Sphere the Heliolisk, and I'm going to go straight for that Rage Powder. Helios will be down, and that's a major threat off of his team instantly. Unless it is Focus Sash, which I really honestly doubt. Heliolisk, I really like its design, I really like the way it looks, but for my personal tastes, it's not really that strong. Now, the team I've been running on with it, it does a really fantastic job. You know, not a lot of people consider it a threat, so they don't really attack it. And when you don't attack a Heliolisk and it gets its attacks off, yeah, it's good. It's decently fast, it's about 348 speed if you max it with Timid. But, yeah, it's pretty good. So he's going to go straight for that Thunder. I'm glad I Rage Powder. I should take this relatively well. Yeah, and as you can see there, he does paralyze me, unfortunately. But as you can see there, he didn't take a lot of damage from that. It's a Thunder, you know? Life Orb Thunder. But this Aura Sphere is just going to wipe it right out. That's fantastic. Now here's the issue. Ferrothorn can hit us really hard with Power Whip. The thing about Ferrothorn is it is not attracted to the Rage Powder because it's grass. So we basically have to figure out if we want to stay in with Blastoise or say switch into Talonflame. But I don't really want to switch into Talonflame. I just want to take this thing out. So I'm going to Aura Sphere it, and I am going to Spore the Snorlax. Snorlax is like to sleep, so of course it's just going to go right to bye-bye. And hopefully we can take this Power Whip. I'm really counting on us taking this Power Whip, and I mean, Amoonguss could, of course, you know, get paralyzed, but it doesn't play a pivotal role at this time. He's going to go for Body Slam onto the Amoonguss. That's actually pretty good for me, because I am Rocky Helmet Effect Spore. Oh, and I put him to sleep with my Expect Spore. I can't, you know, if you guys watch Lady Luck today, I can't talk for anything. He's going to go for Leech Seed instead, which means I will be able to get my, Aura Sphere off next turn without any damage, and the Ferrothorn will die instantly, even with the Leech Seed, and I think I saw Leftovers. It's not going to really matter. As you saw, it brought it well below half, so I think this should be enough to kill it, and I'm going to go for a Giga Drain onto the Snorlax just to start whittling it down a little bit. So it's not going to Protect, which I think would have been a better play for him, because after a Protect he would have survived. But unfortunately for him, he goes down straight to that Aura Sphere, so I'm in actually one of the best positions I could be. I've got a Sleeping Snorlax, I've got my Amoonguss now. My Marowak's probably my best bet to attack this Snorlax, but I'm just going to stay in where I am. I'm going to just keep going. I'm going to Aura Sphere the Snorlax this turn. The Politoed really has got nothing on me. It can't Perish Song if it wants to, because he's down to his last two, and then I can easily just stall him out. So I'm going to go for Aura Sphere here. I'm going to Giga Drain the Politoed. And I want to say that's game. Obviously, I'm going to want to bring in my Marowak next turn. He's going to go for Psychic, so obviously I'm wrong in the game. But honestly, the crit didn't matter. Honestly, I don't think he really has an answer for my Blastoise right now. So the bad news is I don't really have anything for this Politoed, actually. Thinking about it, I actually don't. I'm going to bring in Talonflame. Talonflame's going to be an interesting prospect here. I'm going to Brave Bird the Politoed and Aura Sphere the Snorlax. I think that's my best play. Reason being, Politoed's Hydro Pump's probably going to kill me. So I want to get this priority off first. Do as much damage as I can to this Politoed. Politoed's going to go for Psychic. I think you're Choice Specs. No, you're not Choice Specs. No, you're not. That would have done a lot more damage if you were Choice Specs. Then what are you? No, you must be Choice Specs, but not running a lot of, I don't know. That's actually really confusing, because I am bulky. I'm 248 HP, and I think about 176 special defense, and I'm careful, but even still, the Choice... No, it just gained HP, so it's leftovers. Don't know why you went for Psychic then. That's kind of... Yeah, you're gonna forfeit. That's kind of odd. Why would you go for Psychic on my Talonflame? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever, that is one win, so we get to see this team... Oh, I saved the battle video. We'll get to see this team at the next episode, and gives me some more time to breed and stuff like that. Yes, I would love to continue battling. I almost hit no. I'm gonna hit Battle Box, and we're gonna get this going. Yeah, so I need to rework the Kecleon, but I think I'm just gonna save that until this team is over. Kecleon definitely wants a lot more attack. It doesn't really, it's 252 HP, 52 attack, 200 defense, relaxed nature with Life Orb, I believe. And it hits hard, it does, but with only 90 base attack, it's not really doing as much as I would like it to, so I've been working around some things, and and I've been trying to figure out the best thing for that Kecleon, and I think, if I remember correctly, I did a lot of calculations, and I actually got something that was pretty good for the Kecleon, so I have to go back to that and remember. I don't know if I saved that. I hope I saved that. But our opponent is going to be bringing a Greninja, Slurpuff, Mawile, Empoleon. What is that thing? Firefox, Mobzilla, I forget its name, Delphox, and Meowstic. So 1, 2, 3-ish are all weak to Blastoise, so I'm going to bring Blastoise. That leaves Slurpuff, Mawile, and Meowstic. That doesn't give me a very good option, because all three of them are handled by different Pokemon. I'm going to start off with Talonflame. I'm going to bring Marowak, and I'm going to bring Kecleon. Yes, I'm going to confirm it before anything. The other night, I was battling a Slurpuff, and I knew it was going to go for Belly Drum, and I actually let it go for Belly Drum. The reason being is because I knew next turn I could kill it, and I couldn't kill its partner in 2 turns, so, well, I needed to double attack its partner in order to kill the whatever it's called. Oh no, what happened was I double protected because the flinch was obvious, and I figured I'll just be able to kill the Slurpuff next turn. They're pretty slow. What I forgot was Slurpuffs get Unburden, and it was faster than my entire team, and it just destroyed me. Slurpuff is faster with an Unburden boost than Mega Man Electric. Was I using no, I was using Mega Venusaur. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. That's wrong. I don't know if that's right. Okay, so Greninja thing. Greninja and Empoleon. I'm gonna Aura Sphere the Empoleon, and I'm going to Brave Bird the Greninja. I'm hoping that's enough damage to take it out. I don't think I can survive a Protean Hydro Pump, to be quite honest with you. I really don't think I can, and yeah. So we're gonna see. This should do a lot of damage, because Greninjas really aren't that bulky. So I'm really expecting that. Yeah, it's gonna do over half, which is good enough for me. It's gonna go for Rock Slide. Interesting. That will kill my Talonflame, because I don't have any defensive investment. No? Okay, yeah. Wow, Rock Slide. So Physical Greninja, I need to remember that. Physical Greninja cannot do very much to my Blastoise. So that's... Oh, what did I do? My computer went asleep. So you're gonna Rock Tomb. I guess you were really trying to get rid of that Talonflame, so no matter what, I was dead that turn. So Greninja Physical, you are now a Rock type. I'm gonna bring in Kecleon here to just Sucker Punch you. And I'm gonna Aura Sphere the Empoleon again. Do I want to Sucker Punch this? No, I'm gonna go for Trick Room instead. It's probably gonna predict that or go for Water Shuriken, whatever, what have you, or switch out, or Protect, or Mat Block. I don't know. It's gonna go for Aqua Jet. That won't do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's really not gonna do a lot of damage. You're gonna turn. Oh, you're mixed. Interesting. I have never seen that before. That's actually completely fine by me. It's gonna give me a chance to set up Trick Room. I'm actually glad I went for Trick Room, because it depends on what he wants to bring. Mixed Greninja with Rock Slide. Interesting. Specifically for Talonflame, I guess. I guess. That's really interesting. Something I haven't seen in a really long time, or ever, really. Tell me what you guys think about Mixed Greninja. I mean, obviously, I use some weird Pokemon. I use Mixed Support Talonflame, yes. But, yeah, so Intimidate's gonna go off. That's unfortunate. What I actually want to do here is I want to Water Pulse that. And I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide, hoping it does enough to this Greninja, which it probably won't, to be quite honest with you. But I do have my Marowak in the back, which Marowak will be able to take out this Mawile relatively easily. So you're gonna go for Water Shuriken, which is probably not gonna kill my Kecleon, especially since you don't have Skill Link, and it's not a good chance of you getting 5. You might go for Sucker Punch with the Mawile. That is definitely an obvious choice. Wow, he hit 5 times. That is quite impressive, I'll be quite honest with you. So when you get my Rock Slide off, it actually might not kill this Greninja, because I am at -1. I am at -1, damn it. Oh, I do survive. I do survive with a little bit of HP. Now hopefully I can... Wow, that does good damage. You're gonna play off the Blastoise. I think I can survive that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to survive that. I kind of want to protect here, and I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Greninja, because I'm figuring the Mawile is gonna Sucker Punch me, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. And I'd rather just get rid of this Greninja first. Yeah, and that's just going to take it out. And this way... Oh, my Kecleon will die. Well, this way I actually have a pretty safe switch into my Marowak, who can survive a Sucker Punch. And we'll have to see what my opponent brings, because that all really... If our opponent brings something that can take on Marowak, then we have to kill that first. It's going to be Slurpuff, so I'm actually going to go for that first. I'm going to actually try and go for a double protect. This way I can guarantee that I can kill that Mawile. It's going to fail. I just don't want it to Sucker Punch me, exactly. So I'm going to continuously use that. And I'm going to try and take... Oh, it's not going to be enough. Damn it. And now you're really fast. Not that it matters because we're in Trick Room, but we're going to see what you're going to be using. What are you going to use? Cotton Guard. Okay, that's fine. I can kill you with another Boomerang. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just go for another Protect. I know that's a silly move, but I just want to make sure my Blastoise doesn't die prematurely. And I want to kill this Slurpuff before I go for the Mega Mawile. And I'm going to get my Protect up, so that's actually kind of cool. And just in case, you know, hey, oh, you're going to Sucker Punch my Marowak. Ooh, interesting. I can take that, though, because I'm pretty defensive. Hopefully I don't miss my second Boomerang, because I'm going to need it. Ooh. Yes! Alright. That means I win. Because you can't ooh, you might actually outspeed. No, you've been going for Sucker Punch, so I think I'm pretty good. Because I think my Blastoise is actually faster than your Mawile anyway. So you, oh, wow, no. Oh, right, there was a speed drop. Ooh, I got cocky. Actually, I think this Water Pulse is going to kill anyway. Right? Yes! 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 Alright, that is awesome. Double win. I'm so happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you at the next video. Peace.